Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 12 Japanese budget bikes for 2026 that are actually worth buying. Number 12, Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 stands out as a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that makes sense for riders in the USA who want value without regret. Pricing usually lands between $6,000 to $7,000, and at that level the bike feels well put together and honest. The build quality is solid, the controls feel natural, and the overall layout is simple in a good way. It does not try to impress with gimmicks. It focuses on being easy to own and easy to ride every single day. The 500cc parallel twin engine is tuned for smooth, usable power rather than numbers on paper. It feels calm in traffic, pulls cleanly when needed, and stays relaxed at highway speeds. Fuel economy stays close to 65 miles per gallon, which helps keep running costs low for riders watching their budget. Comfort plays a big role in why this bike works so well. The low seat height builds confidence at stops, while the upright riding position stays comfortable over longer distances. The suspension handles rough roads well enough for daily use, and the bike feels stable even at higher speeds. Honda's reliability also matters here, with easy maintenance, wide dealer support across the US, and strong resale value down the line. Overall, the Honda Rebel 500 remains one of the most sensible Japanese budget bikes for 2026, offering long-term comfort, reliability, and value at a price that still feels right. Number 11, Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S fits perfectly into the Japanese budget bike for 2026 category for riders in the USA who want something different but still practical. With pricing that usually falls between $7,000 to $7,800, it costs a bit more than entry-level cruisers, but the value shows up quickly in daily use. The styling feels modern, the riding position is adjustable, and the bike feels lighter and more responsive than most cruisers in this price range. The engine is a 650cc parallel twin tuned for smooth, usable power without being demanding. It responds well in traffic, pulls confidently when merging onto highways, and stays relaxed at cruising speeds. What really makes the Vulcan S worth buying is how adaptable it feels. The ergonomics can suit different rider heights. The handling feels more sporty than traditional cruisers, and the bike feels stable without being heavy. Maintenance is straightforward, Kawasaki reliability is proven, and parts availability across the US is strong. Insurance costs are also manageable compared to larger cruisers. Overall, the Kawasaki Vulcan S is a smart Japanese budget bike for 2026 that blends comfort, performance, and everyday usability in a way that makes long-term ownership easy to justify. Number 10, Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 earns its spot as a Japanese budget bike for 2026 because it offers real performance without draining your wallet. In the USA, pricing usually comes in around $7,000, and that money goes toward a motorcycle that feels honest and versatile. This is not a bike built around trends or flashy extras. It is built for riders who want one machine that can commute, handle back roads, and still feel fun years later. The 650cc V-twin engine is known for its strong low and mid-range pull, but Suzuki keeps it smooth and predictable. Power comes in cleanly, making city riding simple while still feeling lively on open roads. Highway cruising feels relaxed, and the bike has no problem holding higher speeds when needed. What separates the SV650 from many budget bikes is how well it handles. The chassis feels light, steering is quick, and the bike stays stable even when pushed harder on twisty roads. Maintenance costs stay reasonable, parts are widely available in the US, and long-term reliability is one of its biggest strengths. Insurance costs are also more manageable than many higher-powered sport bikes. Overall, the Suzuki SV650 is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that delivers lasting performance and everyday usability, making it a choice riders rarely regret. Number 9, Yamaha XSR700. The Yamaha XSR700 brings a very different kind of value to the Japanese budget bike for 2026 category in the USA. Pricing usually sits close to $9,000, and while it is not the cheapest on this list, it earns its place through character and long-term satisfaction. The design blends classic styling with modern build quality, which helps it stand out without feeling dated. It is a bike that people keep longer because it still feels special after the first year. The 700cc parallel twin engine is tuned for strong real-world riding, not specs on paper. It feels responsive in traffic, smooth on open roads, and relaxed at highway speeds. Acceleration is clean and predictable, which makes everyday riding enjoyable without being tiring. Fuel economy stays around 50 mpg, keeping ownership costs reasonable for a bike with this level of performance. What really separates the XSR700 is how it feels on the road. The upright riding position offers comfort without losing control, and the chassis feels light and confident on back roads. The suspension handles rough pavement well, and braking feels strong and consistent. Yamaha reliability also plays a big role, with dependable service intervals, wide dealer support across the US, and solid resale value. For riders who want a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that offers personality, comfort, and dependable performance in one package, the Yamaha XSR700 makes a strong case. Number 8. Kawasaki Eliminator. The Kawasaki Eliminator enters 2026 as a fresh take on a Japanese budget bike for riders in the USA who want something light, simple, and modern. With pricing expected to sit around $6,000, it stays affordable while offering a clean design that does not feel old-fashioned. The Eliminator is easy to manage, easy to park, and easy to ride every day, which makes it appealing for urban riders and first-time owners who still want long-term value. The 450cc parallel twin engine is tuned for smooth and steady output rather than aggressive performance. It feels responsive at lower speeds, stays calm in traffic, and handles highway cruising without drama. Acceleration is predictable, and the bike feels comfortable holding normal highway speeds for daily commuting. Fuel economy averages close to 55 miles per gallon, helping riders keep monthly costs under control. What makes the Eliminator different is its lightweight feel. The bike responds quickly to steering input, feels less bulky than traditional cruisers, and stays stable on uneven roads. The seat height is friendly, the riding position is relaxed, and overall fatigue stays low even after longer rides. Kawasaki reliability, simple maintenance, and strong dealer support across the US add to the appeal. Overall, the Kawasaki Eliminator is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that focuses on ease of use, modern styling, and low ownership stress, making it a smart choice for riders who want simplicity without regret. Number 7. Honda Rebel 300. The Honda Rebel 300 exists for riders who want the simplest possible entry into motorcycling in the USA without wasting money or patience. For 2026, it remains one of the most affordable Japanese bikes you can buy, with pricing usually around $5,000. That low cost is the real story here. This bike is about accessibility, low risk, and stress-free ownership, not speed or status. The 300cc single-cylinder engine is tuned for ease, not excitement. Throttle response is gentle, power builds slowly, and everything feels controlled. It works best in urban traffic, parking lots, and back roads where lightweight matters more than horsepower. Where the Rebel 300 shines is confidence. The low seat height, light clutch, and predictable braking make it one of the easiest bikes to ride in this class. Maintenance costs are minimal, insurance is cheap, and Honda reliability means fewer unexpected issues. Overall, the Honda Rebel 300 is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that prioritizes simplicity, low cost, and confidence, making it a smart starting point with very little financial regret. Number 6. Yamaha MT-07. The Yamaha MT-07 takes a very different approach to the Japanese budget bike idea for 2026 in the USA. Priced around $8,000, this bike is about raw everyday fun rather than cruiser comfort or retro looks. It is compact, aggressive in stance, and built for riders who want something that feels alive the moment they twist the throttle. The 700cc parallel twin engine is punchy but controlled, giving strong low and mid-range power without needing high revs. It reacts instantly in traffic, feels quick off the line, and stays relaxed at normal highway speeds. Yamaha keeps the tuning friendly, so the bike feels exciting without being tiring. What really sets the MT-07 apart is its attitude. The upright riding position gives great visibility, the light weight makes it easy to flick through traffic, and the chassis feels playful on twisty roads. It is a bike that makes even short rides feel entertaining. Maintenance is straightforward. Yamaha reliability is well proven in the US, and aftermarket support is massive if you want to personalize it later. Overall, the Yamaha MT-07 is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that trades calm manners for personality, making it perfect for riders who want energy and enjoyment without long-term regret. Number 5. Suzuki Boulevard C50. The Suzuki Boulevard C50 represents a more traditional take on a Japanese budget bike for 2026, aimed at riders in the USA who care about comfort and long hours on the road. Pricing usually stays around $9,000, and while it costs more than smaller cruisers, it gives you a full-size feel without the heavy price tag of bigger American brands. The 800cc V-twin engine is tuned for smooth, steady cruising, not aggressive riding. Power delivery is calm, predictable, and well-suited for highway speeds. It handles long stretches of road easily and feels comfortable sitting at 70 miles per hour for extended periods. Fuel economy averages close to 50 miles per gallon, which is reasonable for a bike of this size and weight. What makes the Boulevard C50 stand out is comfort and presence. The wide seat, natural riding posture, and stable chassis make it a good option for riders who want to travel without feeling worn out. Suzuki reliability helps keep ownership stress low, and maintenance remains manageable across the US. Overall, the Suzuki Boulevard C50 is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that focuses on comfort, road stability, and long-distance ease, making it a solid choice for riders who value relaxed cruising over speed. Number 4. Yamaha Bolt. The Yamaha Bolt is for riders in the USA who want a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that feels raw and mechanical, not polished or soft. Pricing usually sits around $8,000, and the value here is attitude. The Bolt strips things down to the basics: steel frame, minimal bodywork, and a compact stance that feels closer to a custom bike than a factory cruiser. It looks tough without trying too hard, and that alone keeps owners attached to it longer. The 950cc air-cooled V-twin engine focuses on torque and simplicity. It pulls strong at low speeds, feels relaxed in normal riding, and suits city streets and back roads better than long highway slogs. You are not buying this bike for speed, you are buying it for feel. Fuel economy stays around 45 miles per gallon, which is acceptable for a bike with this character. Where the Bolt really stands apart is personalization. The aftermarket scene in the US is huge, making it easy to change seats, bars, exhausts, and styling without headaches. The bike is also mechanically simple, which keeps maintenance straightforward and ownership stress low. Yamaha reliability adds peace of mind, especially for riders who plan to keep the bike for years. Overall, the Yamaha Bolt is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that delivers character, simplicity, and custom potential, making it a strong choice for riders who want something personal without overspending. Number 3. Honda CB500X. The Honda CB500X plays a completely different role in the Japanese budget bike space for 2026. This is not about looks or attitude, it is about usefulness. In the USA, pricing usually falls between $7,000 to $7,700, and what you are really paying for is flexibility. This bike works on bad roads, long commutes, highway runs, and even light off-road riding without complaint. The 500cc parallel twin engine is kept practical and restrained. It delivers steady power, stays smooth at highway speeds, and does not punish you with heat or vibration on longer rides. It can sit comfortably at 70 miles per hour all day, which matters if you actually ride instead of just commuting short distances. Where the CB500X separates itself is comfort and control. The upright seating position reduces strain, the suspension handles rough pavement better than most budget bikes, and visibility in traffic is excellent. Luggage options are easy to add, wind protection is useful, and the bike feels stable even when loaded. Honda reliability, long service intervals, and strong dealer coverage across the US make this a bike people depend on. Overall, the Honda CB500X is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 built for riders who want one motorcycle that quietly does everything right, with zero drama and zero regret. Number 2. Suzuki TU250X. The Suzuki TU250X is a rare kind of Japanese budget bike for 2026 because it slows everything down in the best way possible. In the USA, pricing usually stays close to $4,700, and that makes it one of the most affordable motorcycles you can buy new without feeling disposable. This bike is about calm riding, clean design, and learning to enjoy the road instead of rushing through it. The 250cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine keeps things straightforward and easy to manage. Power delivery is smooth and predictable, ideal for city streets and relaxed back-road riding. It is not built for high-speed highway runs, but it excels at lower speeds where control and balance matter more. Fuel economy is excellent, often crossing 70 mpg, which keeps ownership costs extremely low. What makes the TU250X different is its lightweight feel and natural balance. The bike is easy to maneuver, forgiving with inputs, and very friendly for riders who value control over speed. Maintenance is simple, parts are affordable, and insurance costs are among the lowest in the US market. Overall, the Suzuki TU250X is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that rewards patience, simplicity, and low-cost ownership, making it a quiet but smart buy. Number 1. Yamaha V-Star 250. The Yamaha V-Star 250 closes out the list as a Japanese budget bike for 2026 designed for riders in the USA who want something light, reliable, and easy to live with. Pricing usually lands around $5,000, making it one of the most accessible new motorcycles on the market. This bike is about straightforward riding without complications, ideal for city streets, short weekend rides, or anyone stepping into motorcycling for the first time. The 250cc V-twin engine delivers enough power for practical riding while staying smooth and manageable. Acceleration is calm, highway cruising is possible at moderate speeds, and the bike never feels overwhelming. Fuel economy is excellent, often reaching 65 to 70 miles per gallon, which makes it extremely inexpensive to run day to day. What sets the V-Star 250 apart is its simplicity and usability. The low seat height and light curb weight make it easy to handle in traffic and tight spaces. Suspension and brakes are tuned for stability and predictability, not aggressive performance. Maintenance is straightforward, parts are widely available across the US, and Yamaha reliability ensures ownership is low stress. Overall, the Yamaha V-Star 250 is a Japanese budget bike for 2026 that delivers consistency, ease of use, and low-cost ownership, making it a choice riders can feel confident about. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.